A finisher is arguably a wrestler's most important move in their arsenal. It's what signals the end of the match and, generally speaking, is the peak of any bout. But today, I am joined by the one and only Mr. Santi Zap as we ponder the question, who is the king of finishers? We'll just take a look around at some of the greatest finishers of all time, and by the end of the video, we will each share which finisher we think is king. But before we do so, make sure you leave a like on this video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and turn on those notifications so you never miss another upload. And also, while you're down there, go ahead and show some love to Acknowledge Me on YouTube. Thanks to him for making this compilation. Link to the video down below in the description. But with that being said, let's get into this thing. All right, Santi, today we have a very cool video for you. We have the king of the finishers. So how this is going to work is we're going to watch these finishers, go back and forth talking about them, and by the end, we are both going to say what our favorite finisher in the video was. Sound like a plan?
I'm excited. I hope I get to see a clothesline from hell. Maybe two.
Oh, I think you might be in store here early on. I don't know. There's just something that tells me there might be something. But we got Goldberg, Big Daddy Bill right here. Thoughts on the jackhammer?
Spear more.
The spear?
I like the spear more as his finisher than the jackhammer personally.
Yeah, like the jackhammer was all right, but like, you know, the spear just had that oomph to it, didn't it?
His spear especially was disgusting.
Although granted, the big jackhammer on the Giant was pretty cool. How about the go to sleep, though? CM Punk really has two finishers. He had that, obviously, the go to sleep, which became famous, but he also has a submission move. I don't know if they're going to show that here. That's it. Thank you. Oh,
yeah, see,
Cody.
like, for example, I see that one, and it doesn't even look like it hits them. Cena was the worst one of them all in terms of taking the GTS.
You got to take it properly. You got to take it right on the chin as close as possible. It's almost like the Z360 right now in WWE, where you have to take it properly in order to make it look good. It was one of those... Oh, there you go.
Yes! God damn it, I love this move.
One of the best finishers of all time, right?
It's my favorite finisher of all.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, it's so good, man. And for a guy as beefy as him...
We got to go back and watch that one more here. Hold up. Like, just the slow back up and take your head off.
Dude, he sent him to go meet God.
Okay, the zigzag. Thoughts on the zigzag, guy? Because like for a while he had the super kick as a finish as well, but it felt like very much a play on Shawn Michaels. The zigzag is at least his own,
I guess, but I don't know. I don't think it's very good.
It's just there, right?
It's almost unfair to rate it after the clothesline from hell too.
Right, clothesline from hell. Oh, the brogue kick. Okay. Underrated finish. I gotta give it. Especially now that he's got the brogue knee as well. Like he hits them with that knee and then follows it up with the brogue kick. I love it. Also, shout out to this moment. Roman Reigns getting buried in confetti is hilarious.
It is an underrated moment. I love the brogue kick. Oh, Shorty G.
Shorty G. Yep.
Oh, dude. God. There's nothing like a Ziggler sell.
I was gonna say Ziggler, one of the best sellers of all time. Push Ziggler.
Okay, so this is the one move I will never take. I will never take a last ride. Look how high he throws them.
Let's get that back on the screen there. Like, that is some height. His head almost hits the top of the cage.
Randy's already like 6'4".
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God.
Taker's like 6'7", and then he lifts you up even more. No, thank you.
Sean sell of that as well. Just getting way up there. But then we go right to Kane with the choke slam, and Kane back in the day got them up. Like he got height on that choke slam. It's almost a top dollar choke slam these days.
I was just gonna say, man, I think he calls it the down payment, by the way.
That's right.
I think the AJ Francis down payment might be the best chokelet slam in the game, but the Kane choke slam was pretty goated.
How about the Batista bomb when that big dude, that animal, would break this out? Oh, poor brother Devon.
Dude, think of the agility that, like, genuinely, the agility you need to be able to sit down while you powerbomb somebody. I feel like that's the hard part, the sit down.
Just like getting them up there, like they're obviously helping themselves up, right? Rotating through the powerbomb, but like to fall down, you're right, to have that strength and control to consistently place them flat back in the center of the ring. And also, what a finish. I love the Styles Clash. And part of the reason that I love the Styles Clash is because there is this sense of danger every time he goes for it. Because if the person taking the move doesn't take it right, like if they fold their chin in, you're breaking your neck. And it's just that little element of danger every time he goes for it.
Yeah, didn't James Ellsworth almost die because he tucked his chin in, but AJ Styles is so good that he saved him last second?
Yep, exactly. Yeah, AJ's an absolute pro. All right, Code Breaker.
That doesn't do it for me.
I'm not a fan of the Code Breaker. Walls of
Doesn't do
Jericho
it for
or
me.
nothing. Hell, I would take the Lion Salt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came back. The Save
I like
Us
the
Y2J.
Judas Effect more.
Judas
I
Effect
like
is great.
Yeah.
Judas Effect is great. He's had a lot of finishers. I mean, Jericho just continues to innovate as he goes on, right?
Hi, Con! Hi, Con! It's good to see you! Con, you should know that to be a better YouTuber, you need to get more views. You should try to be a little bit more like me, your pal, Santi, who gets lots of views. Thanks, Con, man! I love that, man. I love what they're doing with this stupid tree.
Just take your oil and leave, all right? Dude, you're right, though. Jericho, learning tree, top tier right now. How about the Diamond Cutter, though? The Diamond Cutter. This is a move that doesn't get talked about enough because so many people use a cutter. And I don't know, do you know if it was originated before DDP? Like, did he pick up the cutter? Or is this a DDP move?
I don't think it's a DDP move. I think it was used actually by John Laurinaitis at one point.
Wow.
Used the cutter back in the 80s. But the Diamond Cutter specifically is so nice because it is a cutter, but he brings them down with force. So many times the cutters are people kind of jumping into place. Meanwhile, he has this, it's like a stunner, right? Where he's bringing them down, but he brings them down face first. There's something special about this move.
You got to look at LA Knight and the way he hits his BFT. That's almost a cutter style, the way he brings them down. He had to be watching DDP, the way that he snaps their neck.
Yeah.
This is a huge reversal here.
Oh, I love this. Like, look, see? Like the way he brings them down, it just adds that extra force.
Oh, okay. The last shot. All right. Panama Sunrise or last shot? That's the
last
question.
Shot.
Yeah.
I'm a last
Pulls
shot guy.
the knee pad down. I mean, it is just like, you know, an insane move. You can picture it hitting you in the back of the head, and you're just like, I got a headache for days here. CT has entered the chat.
I like striking finishers, which is why I love the clothesline from Hell so much.
Makes sense. But yeah, Adam Cole, great finish. Pulls down that knee pad. But then here we go, another striking finish. The running
but
knee.
can you go back to that Cena cell?
Absolutely.
Can you? This is no one has sold this move like Cena.
Oh,
like dude, he decapitates Cena.
By the way, what a match! What a match!
And I think it was because it was the first time we were ever seeing this move. I don't think anyone knew like where to put their hands. It looks like he straight up knees Cena right in the jaw.
Let's watch it one more time here. Just destroys him.
Oh. My God,
dude, what a sell! Yeah,
see,
like not the same. No,
not the same. Not the same.
Although
Lesnar has a good sell of it.
Let's face it, Triple H wasn't bumping that heavy for Daniel Bryan.
Okay, Lesnar has a really good sell for it too.
Okay, you gotta love the 619, but I got a question. I got a question. No, hold up. Do you consider a 619 a finisher?
That's what I was just about to go on a rant for. This is not a finisher. If it's not a finisher in the damn video games, it's not a finisher in real life. This, folks, is a signature.
Yes, it is a signature that sets up the West Coast Pop, which I wish he would still break out these days. Now it's just the splash, but the West Coast Pop was awesome. But yeah, 619, most famous move from Ray, but not his finisher.
No, man. I haven't seen him pin anyone after a 619.
He always has to hit a splash, right?
Yep.
Oh.
Boo.
Boo. Yeah. Boo. Yeah, we
it only works because it's The Rock.
Yeah.
Okay, I love the slide
that's great,
here.
though, the slide. Yeah, that's iconic. But, like, it's a good signature. It's, you know what I mean? Like, I would prefer him using it as a setup to the Rock Bottom, which he does from time to time, but he also finishes the match sometimes with the People's Elbow. Oh, legend. Legend. You know what, though? The finish itself isn't overly complicated. It's just a reverse DDT, but, like, there's something special about it. It's got some character.
Snap. It's the snap he has with it.
Let's watch it here. By the way, Triple H, Vince really put the final dagger in the NWO there, eh?
Yeah.
Oh. No.
Oh, okay, that looked nasty.
That was nasty.
That actually looked nasty, but I typically hate this move.
Okay.
Okay, they're picking the best ones.
They are really picking the best ones, yeah.
See, there's only 2.
But like, see, that's the reason I
a
don't like the move, because it feels like he should be able to break it out at any given point in the match. And it's kind of the same thing with Logan Paul's KO punch that he has. Like, why don't you just throw a punch a little more often if it's that effective, right?
Yeah.
But they really did show some great sells there. The leg drop. Iconic, but not.
It's iconic, yeah.
It's Hogan doing it, but like
it's all about the sell.
Yeah.
If you can get your legs up on that sell.
And I mean, granted, back then, right, seeing that the power slam in or the body slam into the leg drop, you know, you'd be popping big time for it. No question.
Of course, man. No, the arena popped so hard for that.
Yep. Twist of fate.
Another cutter.
It's all right. I like it better for Matt Hardy than Jeff. I always feel weird when I see Jeff using it. Like, it's a setup for him, but then Matt Hardy is a finish with it.
Yes, correct. Yeah, this is not, to me, this is not his finisher.
No, the Swanton Bomb is Jeff Hardy's finish.
How about the twist of fate into the RKO?
Oh, dude.
Hopefully they showed that here.
Mm-hmm. But see, that feels right for Matt being a finish. Jeff is just a little, he just has a little more to it. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Matt Hardy versus Kennedy. Way throwback.
I have a hard time with this finisher.
I do too. I don't know if it's the name that really kind of takes me out of it. I feel like Miz should have abbreviated it at some point, but when he called it the skull crushing finale to begin with, it was just kind of like, all right, that's the move. I don't think it's a bad move, but like, I wish he had something different. Like, if this was a signature.
I think the problem with it is like, it just so rarely feels like a special move, because there's so much setup to it in terms of like him needing to be able to put himself in a position to do that, then getting them to the middle of the ring. Like, it never lands with me.
It's kind of like Karrion Kross's setup for his finish, where it's like he's going through 3 or 4 moves before he actually hits the damn thing. Love that sell. I mean, you can never go wrong with
I don't like
stunner.
him as, but I don't, it's, for me, his best finisher is the pop-up powerbomb.
For sure, and it's what I'm sure a lot of us connect Kevin Owens with, obviously coming into NXT Black and Gold, and then the pop-up powerbomb on John Cena on the main roster. But like, you can't go wrong with stunner. I do like that the stunner at least lives on through a wrestler who feels, you know, legitimate using it. It could just be thrown to some person in NXT who never really ends up making it big, right? So at least it's someone who is a big star on the main roster and who has actually faced Stone Cold Steve Austin. So you know that there's a little bit of a tip of the cap right there to him. Oh, the beer pouring out of Austin's mouth. Brad Maddox. Is that who that was? Or was that JD?
I couldn't tell.
Is that JD or Brad Maddox? That's got to be JD, right?
I think it's JD.
Yeah, that's JD. There's main
JD
event
McDonough.
Oos in the background. Yeah. That's recent. Oh, Cody's there too. See, I like the attitude adjustment. I know you're a big John Cena fan. I like the attitude adjustment when it's hit like that. I don't like it when he just throws them over their shoulders, but like when he actually comes down with it here, like he did on Dean Ambrose, it's got some extra to it.
See, funny enough, I like the other one more.
Oh, really, eh?
I like when he chucks them.
Oh, again, this moment.
Oh, dude, this moment, though. This moment. Dude, I cried.
Yeah.
Oh,
that Trouble in Paradise, dude, he got him.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, Miz
no,
turning
dude,
right
he
into
did not get his hands up in time.
No, he did not. Miz,
he ate that.
Yep. Yeah, you can tell. Look at his face. Kofi Mania.
Such a good moment.
I'm so proud of Daniel Bryan for everything he did for Kofi as well. Like that entire build. Oh man.
Oh my God.
You know what? When Kofi hits it, it's a vicious finisher.
Yeah.
End of days, underrated
so
finish. Underrated.
Such a good finisher, man. When he hit it on Becky Lynch,
the one that, yeah, oh my God, that pop. Who would have thought a Lacey Evans match would have been that entertaining? And that's credit to Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, and Baron Corbin. Sorry, Lacey, it's not credit to you.
It's not you.
But like, who was it that kicked out at the end of days? Do you remember? Because there's only been one person, I'm pretty sure.
Drew McIntyre?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right. If he's wrong, roast him in the comments. The end of days.
But yeah, I love when he hits it out of nowhere. He did it out of nowhere so many times in NXT as well.
Jackknife powerbomb, it didn't age well. I'll say that. It looks cool, but like just drop when you have Batista sitting down with it, right? There's just a lack of a snap.
I agree.
Oh, but that was vicious.
Oh my God, that was nasty.
Dude, did he have it out for Rey Mysterio in WCW or what?
It seemed that way, right?
Yeah, love the kill switch as well.
If you close your eyes.
Name of his
it
dinosaur.
Was a necessary name change for that finisher because it was the unprettier for a while.
Yeah, it needed to change. Oh, okay.
Oh, such a good finisher.
I can already tell this one is going to sting. Here we go. Oh, he got him on the arm.
That was like
though,
under the armpit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, there you go. Who the hell is that?
Oh. Okay, dial it back in AEW, please. All right.
This doesn't do it for me.
So this is the worst finisher on the list.
It's up there, man. I do not like the shell shocked.
No, it wasn't.
It's just
the only thing I'll give him. The only thing I'll give him is when he was lifting those jobbers up, and he had like 2 or 3 people on his shoulders before hitting it. Like when he was just getting over his Ryback. That was a lot of fun. But like the marching around the ring with CM Punk on your shoulders just didn't do it for me. Although he was hella over. There's the snap.
EFT.
Yeah.
So this I feel has gotten better. I did not like this finisher at
I agree
first,
with you.
and then
yeah,
I feel like he's gotten more snap to it than when he had it in NXT. In NXT, I hated this finisher.
This is the I'm pretty sure Dean Ambrose for a little bit used a Dirty Deeds variation of this. Like he called it Dirty Deeds, and he was just snapping people's necks into the mat, but like it was quickly noticed that like he couldn't break it out against just anybody, right? Like they had to be the right size. They had to be able to take it properly. Otherwise it didn't look good, which I think LA Knight has more of that strong man type of vibe, right? That, you know, you can get more of that snap with it. But yeah, it didn't work for Dean. It's starting to work for LA Knight. Although this.
Jesus Christ.
That's an F10.
Shannon Moore. Oh my goodness. Okay, the F5's legendary.
Yeah. Yeah, it's up there. Just an impressive display of strength against anyone and just effective, protected. Also love the angle slam.
Oh, me too, but I'm an ankle lock guy.
Ankle lock over angle slam, I agree with you.
Yeah.
But man, that match between Michaels and him.
Yeah, 4.5, not Tokyo Dome.
7 in the Tokyo Dome.
Yeah.
Oh, see, we go back to the one lucky punch. If you could just punch someone in the face, just do it right out of the gate.
Just do it all the time. Yeah. I hear you.
Just rocked him. Also, credit to Logan Paul. He's been incredible in WWE.
So good.
Like, every match feels big with him in it. R.I.P.
Oh.
I love the finish, though. I really did.
I love Sister Abigail.
Especially when he did
Abigail
that.
is one of my favorites. Yeah.
When he almost hit it like an end of days. Like when he had that quick snap on it, it was the best.
I don't know if they'll have it on here, but there's one as the Fiend that he hits on Daniel Bryan. This one.
There it is.
This is the best one.
Yep. What a sell. Oh. Okay,
this is such a scary move.
It is so scary. And knowing that it ended the career of TJ, what's the last name?
Tyson Kidd.
Tyson Kidd, thank you. It's scary to see. And then off the middle rope is nuts.
That's nuts.
Oh. Jeez. I love Joe in NXT as well.
He was so good in NXT.
And he was never supposed to go up to the main roster. He was always supposed to just stick around in NXT, but like he made himself a star there. The Powerbomb. Does he still use this
finisher? I don't think so.
I thought it's a running
power slam. What is
slam.
this finisher? Yeah, is it I think he uses the running power slam, but this seems like kind of recent.
Yeah,
maybe he does use this.
Maybe he's calling it the Monster Bomb now. I have heard that a couple times on TV.
I love the Salida del Sol. I love this move.
It's a great looking move. You know what has ruined it for me though? WWE 2K, where their default move is the Salida del Sol. It's absolutely ruined it.
Because it's Sandy Dookie, my character, my creative character's finisher. Because I'm so lazy in terms of creative character. No, he's just going with the default moveset. So it's Sandy Dookie's finisher.
That's hilarious.
But when he put the one Uso, they were interchangeable back then. Through the ladder, I think it was him. with the Salida del Sol during a tag team ladder match. It was great.
The Kinshasa. Okay, again, I think I'm on the same page with you. I love striking finishers and seeing the Kinshasa, especially when he came into NXT, because I didn't see Nakamura before he came to NXT or anything like that. I heard of him, right? I actually remember listening to Talk is Jericho, and he was talking up Shinsuke Nakamura, calling him like Michael Jackson of wrestling. So when he came on over to NXT, no idea what I was about to see, and then he just starts throwing these vicious knees out, taking people's heads off.
Already calling for the bell.
Like, oh. Yeah. Also, hilarious. For those 3 or 4 weeks that Okada wasn't sure where he was going to go, they pushed Nakamura to the moon.
True.
They were trying so hard to tempt him.
Right back to the bottom of the card with Nakamura after he signed with AEW.
Yep.
I hate that this has become people's signature.
Same. To me, it's one of those finishers that I obviously grew up seeing a lot of, right? And
it should be sacred.
It should be sacred.
Triple H able to counter, and this time he hooks the arms.
And honestly, we can blame Rollins for that.
Yeah.
Granted, he was given. I see that Triple H is in the ring against Shawn Michaels right now.
Hey, look at Gargano's face where you paused it.
He's like, "Oh man, I know this is gonna hurt."
It was at this moment I realized I fucked up.
Does your girl right there still have the Velveteen Dream shirt?
Yeah, she doesn't know. I don't want to tell her. She really likes the shirt, and if she likes something wrestling related, I don't want to take it away from her.
Yeah, that's fair. At some point, you're going to have to break the bad news, though. If she gets another favorite, that's when you can do it.
Yes, yes. I hope they show the Ricochet sell of this move.
Oh. Okay, they didn't, but bitter end. Yep. I like the finish.
Is it the bitter end? I've always been calling it the bitter ending.
Oh, no, it's just bitter end, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You learn something new. See, that's why you come onto the Con Man videos,
that's
you know?
True.
You learn something new every day. Oh.
Ooh, that was nice.
Cameron's going to land on his feet. Trevor Lee. Oh. Okay, thoughts on the haluva kick, because it is one of those striking moves again, but it takes a little bit of setup. You got to get them into the corner, and it's the weight, it's the charge up, and then, you know, it's a great finish, but sometimes it takes way too long to do.
The best haluva kicks are the ones that come out of nowhere, where they like run at him at the corner, he like dodges it and then comes right back with a haluva kick. That's when it works.
Yes,
because you're right, it is too much setup. Or when it's dramatic setup,
like that,
yes,
right there,
that's amazing. But I'm okay with the dramatic long setup. For example, when it was the Usos match.
Fair.
That works.
And you know what? That's how Sami Zayn is a main event player, because he has that move where he can just pause and let everybody come up on their feet. Oh God, what I just about to say right there.
Hey yo.
Everybody just rises like they're standing for the Judgment Day or something, but it's just Sami Zayn. Dirty deeds. There you are. Did you go to Elimination Chamber in Montreal? Were you there?
No, I was not there for that.
Gotcha.
Ooh. What's better, Dirty Deeds or Future Shock? It's the same move. So
it is the same move. I like the snap that Dean gets on it. Drew McIntyre, the way that he folds them in, though, it looks really good. Like, Dean's is more about the snap, right? Drew is about the big kick and the fallback. Like, it looks like he's using his strength to bring the person down on top of their head, as opposed to Dean. He's like, I got to make up for this smaller stature here. I got to snap him down real quick. Also, side note, this was one of the most disgusting moments in WWE history.
Oh, yeah. On the same night of the retirement?
Yeah, no one wanted this. Not even Dean.
What the hell?
God, this is so bad.
Yeah. How is that a
So
finish?
bad.
The only time I'll give it credit for being an okay finish is when he runs off the ropes a bunch of times and then hits the splash. But, like, even then, it's not great. Like, how was this? They just literally copied the leg drop and put his body on it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Seth has always been the best at selling the crossroads. There's nobody else who can take it like him. Okay, well, JD. Okay, hold up.
You were one up there.
Wow. That's in that same segment where JD took that AA from Cena. Oh my God. Did he take everybody's
JD just
finish?
got murked.
He did.
I did
Also-
like when Roman tried to use it and he couldn't win with it, and he's like, "That's a trash ass move.
Yeah,
Ain't
no one
nobody
wins
winning
with
with that."
The stomp, I'm so glad he got to bring this back.
Yes.
Because Rollins, for a long time there, without the stomp, didn't feel the same. It was like
Agreed.
he just had this anticlimactic end to his matchups. Like he was using the pedigree for a bit, he was using the ripcord knee for a little bit. And granted, decent moves, but like it didn't work for Seth Rollins. And the stomp,
100%
when
agree.
they brought it back, oh man, it was just great to see. Because he's not the same character without it.
To main event, Jey Uso. I can't make of what we just saw. Now Alexander.
Oh, I love this move, the lumbar
Lumbar
check.
check, yeah.
Transfers
Push
from
Cedric.
over into the lumbar
Oh, God, what a sell.
Slice from Kendrick.
Did you get the chance to watch a lot of 205 Live? back
Oh
in the day?
yeah. Yeah. All the best sells of that move were 205 Live.
I got to rewind that. One of my favorite moments of all time here. Sorry,
Sorry,
I love
I
you.
love you.
Yeah, how can you not love it? The tears from Rick. This is
Give me
where
the Shelton Benjamin one.
it's
Yes,
right
thank
here.
you.
That Ric Flair moment, to me, that's where Ric Flair's career ended. I know he has wrestled a bunch more times, even as recently as like, what, 2
not
years
canon.
ago? It's not canon.
canon.
Nope, it's not. It's a side quest, all right? Ric
Yes.
Flair's career ended at WrestleMania against Shawn Michaels. But there you go.
God.
And so did Shelton Benjamin's. It ended
Yes.
right there.
Oh, what a match.
Still one of the greatest near falls of all time is that Triple H Undertaker Hell in a Cell match where Shawn Michaels super kicks Undertaker into the pedigree. I thought the streak was over.
Oh, it should, dude. Of course, those are two of the most protected finishers of all time, and the only person that could. Oh my God, the only person that could kick out of that was Taker. But this, what you just showed me, that was disgusting.
That
oh my
is
God.
insane. Edge really got that. Also, the sell from Hardy.
Oh,
Ziggles as well.
I've never liked the Edge Spear typically, but we are seeing the best ones.
Is that his? That's his final match, right? That's the
It
one
was,
in
it
Toronto.
was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
When you accidentally hurt your cousin at the park. I love that meme.
all love to the Undertaker, but like this, we can just forget about Roman Reigns and Undertaker, except for the promo after Roman beat Taker. This is my yard
and
now.
WrestleMania 40.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, can't forget that.
You know what? That's a good point. I didn't really connect 2 and 2. That's part of the reason why Undertaker would have been involved with that for
Yeah,
Roman's
of
story.
course. Yeah. That's the get out of jail free card that all wrestling. That's so cool. Stone Cold made less sense actually than Undertaker. Undertaker actually
although-
made more sense because of their feud.
Let's be honest though. If that glass shattered, dude.
Bro,
Oh man, Ray got dummied. That's big dog Roman.
yeah, that's blue-eyed Roman.
Rock bottom. So like he got the people's elbow and the rock bottom. So he gets 2. Again, take me back,
What a moment.
Corbin.
I love the Claymore. Do you know the
yeah.
story of it? Oh my God, eat that, Dijak!
it was
you
by-
bitch!
Ratio that he was something about like he accidentally invented it, right? Like he wasn't going
Yes.
for it. It was a big boot.
Yeah,
to begin.
he was wearing tight leather pants and he thought that they were going to rip. So instead of going for his regular big boot, he just like brought the other leg up to prevent the ripping.
That's unreal, and created one of the best finishers in WWE.
Yep.
But you know what? I think we need to watch this again for you.
Ratio that.
Oh
my goodness.
The
The one they should have used for this should have been the Royal Rumble one though.
Yeah, true. Oh my goodness. The snap on that. The gore. Okay, so this brings up the question, the greatest spear of all time, who does it belong to? Because there is a case to be made for Rhino as
Absolutely.
well.
I think once the dust settles, it's gonna be Braun Breaker though.
Yeah, Braun Breaker, the way he hits it is Rhino-esque, to be perfectly honest, but like
Yes.
just the speed he gets off of those ropes when he builds it up, running 23 miles per hour off those
Yeah.
ropes. Oh my God. But no, Rhino here is quite the spear, man. And I heard the funniest quote from Rhino. He said nobody has ever kicked out of the gore, and there was a pause. They're like, wait, that's not true. Like everybody's kicked out of the gore. He's like, no, that's just a spear. When you kick, if you kick out of it, you're just kicking out of a spear, but you don't
Fair.
kick out of the gore.
Exactly.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh. I wish I could have seen ECW Rhino, though.
My God, Rock.
Okay, one more time for the people in the back. That right there.
We got to see a Rock sell, right?
I imagine we're gonna.
We got to see a Rock sell.
Taker took that interesting.
Oh, this is another great sell.
Top tier. All right, well, I guess we didn't get the Rock
Nope.
sell.
Yeah,
That's
wow,
unfortunate.
shocking.
Could have been copyrighted.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yep. It's a pretty vicious looking move, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they saved the best for last.
Yeah, they certainly did. But Santi, that brings us right here to the final little bit. We need now to say what our favorite finisher in this entire thing was. And I'm going to start it off. You know what? With how I talked it up, I think Rhino's spear to me looked the most impressive out of everything. So I'm going to go with Rhino's spear, but we'll see if Braun Breaker can top him in the future. What about you? What you thinking?
For me, this video was ruined by the beginning because it had the clothesline from hell right at the start, and everything else that came afterwards just didn't match. That slow clothesline from hell setup where he just looked at the guy and was like, well,
yep.
that's it, brother. This is where you're done.
Gotta give it to him. This is a hell of a finish.
Yeah, like
really
this next one where he looks at the guy, he's like, okay,
yep.
I guess. Boom. Now, for me, it's the clothesline from hell.
I mean, the Batista Bomb is also a big-time favorite of mine. I also enjoy the Stomp a lot, but we'll see what the comments say. So everybody in the comments below, let us know what you think was the best finisher. What is the king of finishers? But Santi, where can people find you?
Just look up Santi's app, whatever platform you like. I'm going to pop up in some way, shape, or form. But I will pimp out the YouTube a little bit since you're already here. Just look up YouTube Santi's app. It'll pop up. Go check it out. Daily wrestling videos, folks.
There we go. Well, thank you so much for joining me, man. This was a lot of fun, and hopefully we can do some more again in the future.
For sure. Thanks for having me.
Thanks again to Santi's app for joining me for that video. You guys can check him out on YouTube, Twitter, all those great places. But you can also follow me, all right? So hit that sub button, hit that follow button. You can find me on Twitter at Conman167, and of course right here on YouTube where you're watching this very video. So if you haven't subscribed already, do so, all right? But thank you so very much for watching. We'll be back with more videos in the near future. Take care and have a great day.